Join the Business Tools and Resources podcast, hosted by SRH Business Resource Marketplace, every Thursday at 11 a.m. Central. Want to increase your business cash flow? Today, I'm super excited to introduce a new partner that will help us support the self-employed community even more than we do already. If you're a gig worker, freelancer, realtor, independent insurance agent, network marketer, affiliate marketer, or anyone earning 1099 income, please pay attention. But first, introductions. I am Stephen R. Harris with the SRH Business Resource Marketplace. I'm increasing your business cash flow by introducing you to valuable tools and resources like the one we're discussing today. I founded Business Resource Marketplace to connect busy business leaders with high-value tools and resources to help you grow your businesses. My company is founded on this Bible verse. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interest of others. Philippians 2:4. Let's dive in. Allow me to introduce you to Gig Worker Solutions. We've partnered with GWS for one specific purpose: to elevate our service delivery for solopreneurs, freelancers, realtors, network marketers, and affiliate marketers, and other types of self-employed workers. We at SRH Business Resource Marketplace always look for ways to increase your business cash flow. That's our focus. At certain points in your business growth, you're going to discover that most of the revenues you have coming into the business are already obligated for somebody. Payroll, vendors, and taxes mostly. We find ways to increase your revenue, to reduce your expenses, and to improve your operations within the company so you have more free cash for innovation. We absolutely love to find ways to reduce your expenses, especially taxes. As discussed in other episodes of the Business Tools and Resources, the federal tax code is over 85,000 pages long, and the complexity cannot be understated. Don't get mad at your CPA. There's simply no way for even the biggest CPA firms to know everything hidden within the tax code. Today, we're going to show you one example of a hidden tax credit that most people have never heard of. The self-employed tax credit was part of the sick and family leave credits passed by Congress to help business owners during the COVID years of 2020 and 2021. Let's watch a short video.
The pandemic hit us all hard, but especially hard hit were small businesses and the gig economy. Remember when you got sick or your family got sick and you couldn't work? Did you know the government had set aside relief funds up to $32,200 for us as compensation for the financial burdens during the pandemic? Well, guess what? They did. But most people are not aware of this pandemic credit program. Seize this opportunity while it's within your reach. Enter the SETC, the Self-Employed Tax Credit, designed specifically for those with 1099 income whose business profitability was impacted by the pandemic. This isn't just any fund. It's money that was earmarked for each and every eligible self-employed individual. Only few people know about this, including many accountants who were never fully educated about the eligibility and benefits of the SETC program. Nearly 50 million Americans qualify for this credit, able to secure up to $32,200 in relief, yet most are unaware it exists. Here's how it works. Step 1. Secure your credit. Our streamlined process helps you file for the SETC credit directly with the IRS. Step 2. Get your funds advanced in as little as 15 days. Through our trusted partners, you can access a cash advance on your expected credit amount, bypassing the usual IRS wait times that can take over 5 months. There are no upfront fees and no monthly payments. Plus, owing taxes back to the IRS doesn't disqualify you from the credit and will only make you unable to get the advance. Join the ranks of those in our gig community who've already claimed over $400 million. This refund isn't a bonus or a gift. It's your hard-earned money set aside for you. It belongs in your pocket, not gathering dust in IRS accounts. This SETC is a beacon of hope for the self-employed in challenging times, offering financial support to those who were sidelined during the pandemic. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Visit Gig Worker Solutions today and take the first step towards reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Because you deserve more than just to recover. You deserve to thrive.
We know that your CPA probably doesn't know about SETC for this reason. Of the 50 million people eligible to claim SETC, only 1 million people, roughly, filed their claim for 2020. With the deadline for claiming your credit for 2021 quickly approaching, we wanted to help entrepreneurs like you claim your 2021 self-employed tax credit. We also want the process to be simple and secure. So rather than trying to build something new, we partnered with GWS. GWS is responsible for over 80% of the SETC claims processed to date, with over 500 million recovered at this point. They also have strict compliance built into the process, including ID verification and data security. You can trust GWS to help you file your SETC credit. So, who may qualify for SETC? Let's take a look. Freelancers, realtors, network marketers, truck drivers, delivery drivers like Uber and Lyft, Uber Eats and others, rideshare drivers, cosmetologists, barbers and hairstylists, financial services professionals. If you get 1099 income from any of your carriers, that includes insurance agents and realtors. If you get 1099 when you book business, then you qualify for this. Independent investors, alternative health and massage therapists, any single member LLC, and almost everybody who files a Schedule C is eligible for this credit. But there's some things that the IRS wants to know. Did you file taxes in 2020 and 2021? If you didn't file taxes, especially these self-employed taxes, that roughly 15%, then you're not eligible for this credit, because that's where that refund is coming from, is the self-employed tax. Were you net positive in those years? You need to have paid in some taxes to get a tax credit back. Does that make sense? Did you have self-employed income, W-2 income only, or both? It's okay to have both. There are some credits offered to W-2 employees that would offset this credit if you were both. So we need to know those things. And then, was your income impacted due to COVID? Now, it's important to note that just because you were working during these times doesn't mean that you were working at full capacity. Those days that you had COVID fatigue, that counts. So let's look at these 3 qualifying questions. Personal illness or limited workability. Were you out completely for a day or 2 or 10? Or did you have COVID fatigue where you were working, but you weren't all there? Count those days. Were you taking care of somebody else who had COVID? Or did you have limited workability because you were taking care of somebody else who had COVID? And then finally, did your kids' daycare or schools close and you missed work or had limited workability for days because of that? The IRS has tied dollar amounts to each of those days that you pick for each of those 3 criteria. And that's how we calculate how much of a credit you can get back. So if you want more information on the self-employed tax credit, visit our website, srhmarketplace.com, and we'd love to visit with you and get more information. But really, the process is so simple. You can just click through, fill out the form, and because we have an advance available, you could have your money before Christmas. Thank you.